6 seasons in India. 42 interesting facts you didn't know about India. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be exploring India, the world's most populous country. Here are the most interesting and surprising facts you didn't know about India. The depths of history and culture. The world's oldest city, Varanasi. Varanasi isn't just an ancient city, it's the heart of the Hindu faith. Bathing in the sacred waters of the Ganges River is a symbolic act for believers, representing the cleansing of sins and rebirth. The steps known as ghats on the riverbank are used for funeral rites and religious rituals. The sight of pilgrims bathing in the river at sunrise and the centuries-old temples makes this place a living museum. The birth of the number system and zero. We owe the number system we use today to Indian mathematicians. Scientists like Aryabhata revolutionized mathematics by inventing the numbers from 1 to 9 and, most importantly, 0. The use of 0 as a digit paved the way for advanced mathematics like algebra and calculus, and this knowledge spread to the world through Arab merchants. The wartime ingenuity of the Taj Mahal. In the 20th century, wrapping the Taj Mahal, the symbol of love, in bamboo scaffolding was a remarkably clever move. This camouflage was used during World War II to protect it from a potential Japanese air raid. The scaffolding made the Taj Mahal look like a massive bamboo pile, which prevented it from becoming a target for pilots. The Indian origin of chess. Chess evolved from an ancient Indian war strategy game called Chaturanga. The pieces in this game represented the 4 main units of the Indian army at the time: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. The game eventually spread to the Persian and Arab worlds, transforming into modern chess. Yoga, a way of life. Yoga is far more than a modern fitness trend. It's a centuries-old philosophy and a set of practices. The word yoga means union, and it aims to bring the body, mind, and spirit together. It seeks not only physical flexibility but also inner peace through breathing exercises and meditation. The spice route and the age of discovery. During the Middle Ages, India was the world's largest producer and exporter of spices. Spices like black pepper, cinnamon, and cloves were so valuable in Europe that they were called black gold. This high demand prompted European sailors to discover new sea routes to India, which kicked off the Age of Discovery. Freddie Mercury's Parsi heritage. The legendary Queen frontman Freddie Mercury was born to a Parsi family. The Parsi community is a group that migrated from Iran to India more than 1,000 years ago and has preserved the Zoroastrian faith. Mercury's birth name, Farokh Bulsara, is a reflection of this deep-rooted heritage. The color of mourning. White. Unlike in Western culture, the color of mourning and grief in India is white. In Hinduism, white symbolizes purity, simplicity, and rebirth. During funeral ceremonies, men and women wear white garments to symbolize the peaceful passing of the deceased soul. 330 million gods and goddesses. Instead of believing in a single god, Hinduism embraces millions of gods and goddesses who represent every aspect of nature and life. Besides the main deities like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, it's believed that every village, every family, and even every home has its own guardian deity. The land of forts. India is home to hundreds of magnificent forts that reflect the power of the kingdoms that once ruled. Structures like Mehrangarh Fort in Rajasthan and Amber Fort in Jaipur are not just military strongholds but also possess fascinating architectural details and a rich history. Wildlife and geography. A biodiversity paradise. Thanks to its diverse geographic regions, the Himalayas, deserts, forests, and coasts, India has a great variety of biodiversity. It's home to rare species like Bengal tigers, Asian elephants, and Indian rhinos in its 94 national parks and over 500 wildlife sanctuaries. Bengal tigers, a nearly extinct species. Bengal tigers are the national symbol of India. However, they are an endangered species due to poaching and habitat loss. Thanks to conservation programs, their numbers have increased slightly in recent years. The wettest place on Earth, Mawsynram. The village of Mawsynram in the state of Meghalaya holds the Guinness World Record for the highest average annual rainfall at 11,873 millimeters. People in the villages of this region use giant umbrellas and waterproof clothing during the monsoon season. A special spa for elephants. In Kerala, there's a special spa for temple elephants that are old or sick. Here, the elephants are massaged with oils made from medicinal herbs, fed special nutrients, and bathed in the river. These centers show the importance placed on animal welfare. The Himalayas, mountains that keep growing. The Himalayas, formed by the collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates, continue to rise by a few millimeters each year. These mountains are not only home to the world's highest peaks but also the sources of massive rivers like the Ganges and Brahmaputra. Forest wealth. Approximately 1/4 of India's land is covered in forests. Diverse ecosystems, from tropical rainforests to Himalayan forests, are home to hundreds of plant and animal species. The Thar Desert. Located in western India, the Thar Desert is the world's 20th largest desert. Although known for its high temperatures and sandstorms, it also stands out for its camel festivals and vibrant cultural life. Social and community life. The world's most populous country. With a population of over 1.4 billion, India holds the title of the world's most populous country. This large population also increases the country's cultural and demographic diversity. Vegetarian culture. The main reason for the widespread vegetarianism in India is the Hindu faith. Cows are considered sacred, and their slaughter is forbidden. The philosophy of ahimsa, non-violence, is also based on not harming living beings. Mustache allowance for police officers. In some states, especially Madhya Pradesh, police officers receive an additional allowance for growing a mustache. This practice is based on the belief that a mustache symbolizes power, authority, and masculinity in Indian culture. Toe ring. Bichya. As a symbol of marriage, the bichya shows that a woman is married in Indian culture. Traditionally made of silver, this ring is worn on both feet by married women. Spitting inspectors. Spitting in public places is a common problem in India. To prevent this, spitting inspectors have been deployed in some major cities. These inspectors can find people who spit. Housewives' gold. The tradition of housewives accumulating gold is very common in India. These savings serve as a financial security fund for families. It's estimated that the amount of gold owned by Indian housewives is equivalent to 11% of the world's gold reserves. Air pollution. The capital city, Delhi, is often in the news for its high levels of air pollution. During the winter months, the air quality is so poor that visibility is severely reduced and health problems increase. A multilingual and multi-religious society. India has 2 official languages, Hindi and English, as well as 22 regional languages recognized by the Constitution. It's also a country where people of different religions, Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, and Sikhism, live in peace. Holy cows. In Hinduism, cows are seen as a symbol of life and fertility and are considered sacred. Therefore, beef consumption is forbidden, and cows can roam freely in the streets. The dowry tradition. Dowry is still a common tradition in Indian marriages and involves the bride's family giving money, goods, or property to the groom's family. This tradition is criticized for weakening the social status of women and is legally banned, but it still continues in rural areas. Economy, technology, and lifestyle. A rapidly growing economy. In recent years, India has been one of the fastest growing major economies. The information technology and software sectors have played a significant role in the country's economic growth. The largest producer of milk and spices. India is the world's largest producer of milk. It also accounts for about 70% of global spice production. Spices like turmeric, cumin, and coriander are essential in global cuisine. A country of contrasts. India is a country where wealth and poverty exist side by side. While the number of millionaires is growing rapidly, millions of people live below basic living standards. Vast postal network. India's postal system is the largest and most widespread postal network in the world. Postmen can reach even the most remote corners of the country. A space power. The Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, was the first Asian country to successfully send a satellite to Mars. It's also the 4th country to land its own spacecraft on the moon. The passion for cricket. In India, cricket is not just a sport, it's a passion. Matches bring millions of people together and create a national holiday atmosphere. Bollywood cinema. Bollywood is one of the largest film industries in the world, producing an average of more than 1,000 films a year. It's known for its musical scenes and dramatic storylines. Holy river. Polluted waters. Although the Ganges River is considered sacred in Hinduism, it has become one of the most polluted rivers in the world due to religious ceremonies and industrial waste from cities. 6 seasons. India's seasonal calendar is different from the Western one. It's traditionally divided into 6 seasons: summer, Grishma, monsoon, Varsha, autumn, Sharad, pre-winter, Hemanta, winter, Shishira, and spring, Vasanta. Holi, the festival of colors. Holi is a joyful festival celebrating the arrival of spring and the victory of good over evil. People have fun by throwing colored powders at each other, and this tradition brings all parts of society together. The Kumbh Mela Festival. Held every 12 years, the Kumbh Mela is the world's largest religious gathering. Millions of pilgrims gather to bathe in sacred rivers, and the festival is visible even from the air. Bridges made of living tree roots. In the state of Meghalaya, locals create bridges by intertwining the living roots of rubber trees. These natural bridges can last for hundreds of years and grow stronger over time. The most populous family. The world's most populous family, according to Guinness World Records, lives in the state of Mizoram, India. The family patriarch, Ziana Channa, had 39 wives, 94 children, and 33 grandchildren. A country of contrasts, revisited, India is seen as one of the world's fastest-growing economies on the one hand, while on the other, it struggles with great poverty. This contrast is one of the most prominent features of the country's economy. Wedding ceremonies for dogs. In some Indian villages, wedding ceremonies are held for dogs. These ceremonies show the importance placed on animal welfare and serve as a source of entertainment for the villages. If you liked my video, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next videos, and goodbye.